Good day. I'm going to be showing teammates here how to clean an HVAC wall unit. This is a VRF system, which if you don't know, that's variant refrigerant flow. Basically, it's one condenser, big condenser on the roof or wherever they put them at. Sometimes it's outside. On the grounds, sometimes it's on the roof. One unit of control up to, I think, 12 to 15 separate units. So one main condenser controls 12 to 15 separate units within inside of a building. So spaces within a building, 12 to 15 separate spaces. This is one space. And all I'm doing is gonna demonstrate how to clean the unit. So it's not gonna be a detail taking everything apart, but it's gonna be a quick once over for PM. So let's get started. I got it turned off. Matter of fact, let me turn the breaker off. Now it looks like there's some tabs that need to be taken out. We're not going to lose them because they need to go back and they just cover the screw. It's going to be 1, 2, 3 Phillips head screws. And you can use a drill for this, and I might have to because I don't have the right side. Nah, I don't have the right side drill bit here. So let me use a drill. Protective gear plus people, gloves, glasses. I have a mask on that I'm going to put once I get this taken apart. We don't want to be inhaling these fumes and get any type of dust, dirt, and I'm an old age, so I get real sick. At my age right now, I start inhaling too much chemicals and too much dust. It's a wrap for me. But we'll clean these, which they look good. This might have been clean. I know the unit has not been, but the filters might have already been cleaned. We'll soak these in water at some point. There's tabs at the top that I believe you push down on. And it pops off. We'll clean this entire thing out. This whole thing is going to be clean. This is all going to be clean. What I should have done first is protect the wall from dirt and debris that's going to be coming down. So what I like to do is just cover. If we had any plastic, I would use plastic, but I don't have any in here, so use what I got. I got some trash bags. They got the fancy little tool kits for this. It's called a bib. That's right. I can't even get the tape off. Alright. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. I got some better tape. I think I left this inside my vehicle in the back of my truck, and it got wet, so it's not cooperating. And if it doesn't cooperate, we will proceed without it. And then we just have to clean up my mess. I just can't keep wasting time. Today's a busy day, so you might see a few videos of me today, and it just keeps on breaking off. We're going to cancel that one. We are going to very least, I guess. Lay this bag down right here. So when we get to spraying and cleaning, it looks like this comes out. It folds. Okay? And then it pops out. And I gotta put my gloves on. Let me put my gloves back on. That's so nasty. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. I'm gonna take you up there so you can take a look at it. Do you see how nasty that looks inside there? Ooh, that's gross. It's okay. We're gonna get it cleaned up. That's what we're here for, to clean it up. We're gonna clean this as well, just to fit. Helps direct. Get my mask on. Safety first, people. So glasses, gloves, mask. And this is no rinse, so I don't have to rinse this off. It's no rinse cleaner, but it is a chemical, so cover up. Lightly. Nothing too hard to damage the fins, but lightly. Just start cleaning stuff. What's there? This drain pan is on tabs. So it should just pop out. But where? You gotta find where it pops out at. Right there. Right there. Ooh, it is so dirty inside there. Really, I don't have to take anything else out. Don't make it any harder. If you don't got to take it all the way out, you don't. What I will do is spray inside the drip pan, clean it out, and then in here, if you can see, there's a fan inside there. We're going to clean that fan off as best as possible. So, we're just cleaning it off. Remember, nothing too fancy, we're only cleaning. And then what this is just a bucket. With a rag. That's what that, the plastic tarp that I put down was in the trash bag. That's what that's for. If you didn't know, now you know. And please wear a mask, because aside from the chemicals, the dirt and the nastiness that's in there is not good. So make sure you're protecting yourself at all times, people. Now, you remember I said there's a wheel in there, the fan wheel? Go back with a brush. And just start cleaning it up. Do you see the dirt? Can you? I don't want you to see, but it is all off. Woo! There's a whole nother cleaning job once this is done. The inside. Now let's get over here. And all I'm doing is spinning that wheel, which is the fan, with this hand, and scrubbing the fins with this side. With this hand, this brush. Wear a mask and glasses and gloves. I can't say it enough. is nasty. So this should be done at least quarterly. So every 3 months, this should be done on every single unit in your building. What the hell? You didn't hear it. Okay, so every 3 months, this should be done. Definitely every time someone moves in. Prior to move-in, this should be taking place because look, and you don't know what type of allergies or illnesses or whatever might be going on to somebody. You don't want them to come in and have to breathe all this stuff in. So you just do this and make sure, and aside from health reasons, which is definitely need to be done, it helps the life of the system. It just lasts longer. Give me a second, we'll give me some clean water. Okay, I'm back. Go back and just start writing stuff down. There's a fin. There's like a metal grate right here. And let's go in there and clean that off as well too. I can't tell you. Can you see that? Look. Oh my God. And I know it's easy to cut corners, guys. I know some people will go in and just start spraying it and wiping it down with this. So I kind of cut a corner by only taking half of this off, because that other part detaches as well. But I have access. So. Look at it. It came off. But I guess, and you know what? I must admit, I'm not gonna add, it should be done anyway. But right here, let's see if you can see where my finger is at. Do you see right there, this tube? This is the drain line, so when condensation gets into this pan and overfills, it goes into here and then into this tube. So what I am gonna do is get an air cartridge and just make sure I clean out that line. Drop in the air cartridge. And literally, just shoot the line. That's it. Shot the line to whatever degree from the nastiness that did end up inside this drain pan and went into that line. I just cleared it out. So at the very least, I would think this is good for at least 3 more months. Remember, every quarter. This is why I want to try to put the bag right here to catch this stuff. So even if it's the plastic tarps, the bag tarp, just put it here, tape it, so when the grease starts coming out, it doesn't get on the wall. And then spin it, because stuff is still going to be coming off of it. And you don't want the tenant to come in, and when they turn it on, they're like, oh my God, a bunch of trash is still coming out. Okay. Clean it one more time, then we'll get to the outside stuff. you taking it off because these little things right here is where the clips clip back in to hold this back in place. So, ooh, that is so nasty. Pull it off. Let me get the bottom of that. Bad smell too, yo. And a lot of times, if it hasn't been done in a while, let's say it hasn't been done in 2, 3, or ever, 3 quarters, 4 quarters. The first time you do it, it's going to take a little bit of time. It might take you a full hour. But after that, and if it's maintained, you don't have to do this whole process every time. This process right here should be done twice a year. I would think right before the change of the season for the summer, and then again, the change of season for the winter. So this process here to its entirety should be done at least twice a year, in my opinion. But if it hasn't been done in a while, it will take some time. Like, I don't think I've taken it long. And I know I can see a difference. Let me see, how long have I been? 28 minutes. And I probably have another 30 minutes to go. So this one will take an hour, but it's only because it hasn't been done yet. I would think, man, looking at this, maybe, I don't know, 2 years. Now the filters have been cleaned, I can see that, because they don't look bad now. But for the system to actually be clean the way I'm doing now, I would give it about 2 years. So, that's fine. The next time someone has to do it, it won't be as bad. So with this, there's a tube right here at the back of this. It has to go inside this tube here, the drain tube. So, make sure you put it in the drain tube, because if not, it will leak everywhere. In place, it'll start locking in place. Nice. But triple check. Remember, once you put it together, until the season comes when you start running AC again, you won't know if it's connected if you don't positively check before. So positively check. And it was not. So, now it is. Now it's definitely into the drain tube. There we go. So now what we do is we start going back, putting those screws in and those tags. So, one screw here. No. I was about to do it backwards, and I did that in the past. You do not put the screws in first. We have to clean the fins and the exterior. Once we put this back on, then you'll see where the tabs are to start putting the screws in. So this goes in next, then the screws. I have done it backwards in the past and I had to start all over, so I'm glad I caught myself. Give me a second. I'm going to go clean this off. And it is filthy, look. Look at the inside of that, look at that. Whew. It's just nasty. I forgot to take my gloves off, and it's nasty, so I'd rather put my gloves back on. Give me a few minutes. All I'm doing is literally taking it to the tub, scrubbing it down. Let's see, how did this go? Okay. I like the white stuff. Okay. What happens now is that has to lock in. So I think when I was putting this on, when I lock. So while we're at it, check to make sure that the drain is, yeah, it is. And it literally should just lock into place there. Okay? And then when we screw it, that's what holds it even more secure. Okay. Okay, now we put the screws in. Remember the little tab that I said to conceal the screws. And this one was already missing, but nothing I can do about that. I can't put something there that's no longer in the room. So now I go back. I just clean it up. Now remember, you have to run it for a little while because some debris still might come out. And it will. Until it's all dried up and everything is cleared off. Oh, I turned it off. Okay. Gotta let it power up. But that's it. That was it. That was the whole job in a nutshell. So that's how easy it is. And this took 41 minutes from start to bottom. And I must say this was a lot dirty. So less than an hour though. Now I can jump to the next. I would think at this rate, I should be able to do, if I'm a technician, maintenance technician, I should be able to do 3 a day, at least 2 of these a day, and then proceed with whatever other task I got going on. So let's say 2 a day, 5 days, that's 10 a week, you know, and just stay on it. Just stay on it. By the time you know it, the rotation is already there. There's stuff that you don't have to go into as much detail as you would have to now. So. All right, so it's up and running. That easy, and it smells better. I smell clean coming out. All right, I'm gone. I'm gonna turn it on maybe in about 30 minutes. I gotta change out some cameras. We'll see what they look like. Honestly, I haven't pulled them down, so I'll let you know. You'll see in a little bit.